Okay, we're back. How you guys doing? You ordered a book. Did you order from Amazon or did you order from the website, the ebook? The ebook should be emailed to you the moment you pay for it. So make sure you check the email for the download link for the ebook if you ordered the ebook. Hey, Lord to you. How are you doing? So I was thinking about what to talk about today. And we can talk about artificial intelligence. So what do you guys think? Artificial intelligence, is it going to destroy mankind or humankind, or is it going to help and push along the development of humans? What do you guys think? You know, now with ChatGPT, with robots coming out, so many robots and artificial intelligence that look a lot like real humans. A lot of times we can't tell whether it's real or not, whether it's a robot or not, right? It's kind of scary. A lot of them can do a lot of things like create art or write. They can't write whole books yet, but very soon they can. But they can write short stories or short scripts. Do you think that AI is going to eventually get so smart that it's going to basically disrupt how humans live? What do you guys think? Any opinions? So I did is I asked AI what AI thinks and how it's going to be detrimental to humans. This is what they say. It says that AIs could be detrimental to humankind is through job displacement. Okay, the more advanced that AI becomes, the more automated jobs are going to be, right? Especially jobs in art or in writing. Now you can just tap a button and get a fully written email or newsletter or article or blog post, right? You don't need humans to do that anymore. And with the design, you can just click a button and you get a ultra high resolution realistic photo or ultra high realistic animated image or cartoon with just a click of a button. So designers, photographers, artists, it's going to have a hard time trying to convince people to pay them when people can now get these things done for free or for very low cost. What else? So it's going to displace a lot of jobs, you think, especially during these times when a lot of people are getting laid off. We just had Nordstrom's shutting down all their stores throughout Canada. You guys heard that? You guys know Nordstrom's? Hey, Earth Angel Love, welcome. Hey, Belinda. Hey, Benzo. No brains needed in the future. The less you think, easier to manipulate. Yes, job displacement is going to be huge. Yeah, so, and it's already happening. as more and more industries start adopting AI into their workplace. So how do you protect yourself from it? I just want to talk about what I kind of discovered, what I use. Like for example, in my business now, I'm using a lot of AI. A lot of the lives, like the topics and points, I get AI to give me some outlines so I can talk about. So it makes a lot of things that people have to do, for example, research or writing, very easy. I even wrote some legal documents with AI without the help of a lawyer. So you know how you have to pay lawyers $500 an hour to write a letter for you, right? Now you can just use AI and press a button and get it written for you. So yes, it's going to displace a lot of jobs as even more if it hasn't already, and cause some unemployment in industries. I kind of feel sorry for people who have trained for years or went to school, spent thousands of dollars to go to school to learn how to do writing or to learn how to do art, and now not being able to find a job because now people can create this stuff so easily. In order to succeed in those, you need to be you need to be in the top of your field and write better than what AI can write, right? And to be more artistic or more unique than what AI can do. Right now, also there's bias and discrimination. So sometimes some people are afraid that AI is biased because, like, well, who creates AI, right? Because now people are going to AI to ask all sorts of different questions. Now, who programs the AI? Who tells AI what's correct and what's not correct, right? Aren't those the people that are going to what's this thing doing? Are those the people that what's with this background? It's weird. Why is it asking me to do this background? Okay, it's got this weird background. Okay, never mind. So, right, what if somebody told whoever's programming AI program a certain bias towards a certain subject, then what you're getting out of the AI is another bias. So there may be some inequalities that could occur. I mean, think about what's going to happen to the younger generation. They're going to grow up not having to even use Google, right? They just use AI. They just maybe think the question in their brains, and it's going to automatically trigger this AI to give them the answer. So now people won't have the, I don't know, they wouldn't have the ability or even the motivation to find out what's true or not because they're just relying on this AI to tell them what is the facts. Sorry about that. My mic was too far away. So, but what kind of things, what positive things can AI do? I think the problem is everyone looks for an easy solution, makes you unable after many years. That's the problem. AI is the next enemy of the people, in my opinion. Okay. I think some people think it's going to do, I think it will do both, a bit of both. It's going to help mankind because it's going to make things a lot easier for people. But at the same time, it can help the people who are in power to gain more power. Because now with AI, they can, and they're already in China, they can track everybody's movements and everybody's activities, right? AI will be able to upgrade pitfalls. AI will be able to rewrite itself. Haven't you seen the Terminator films? Yeah. Yes, so we can get a little bit smarter. Well, I heard somebody talk about it in this way. They said, well, think about it. Think of it in terms of the like in the perspective of the printing press, right? Before the printing press or the typewriter is invented, everybody had to handwrite everything to copy something, right? If you want to copy something, you had to handwrite it to make a copy for it, and it'll take forever. And then they invented the printing press, and the printing press made duplication of documents very fast. So it was a double-edged sword because now more people can get access to books and to education because of the printing press. But then also people can use it for propaganda, right? Or people use it for negative means. Take a look at the calculator. Right before the calculator was invented, we had to use an abacus or just did the math by hand on a piece of paper, write down the math numbers. And when we had a calculator, we didn't have to think. We didn't have to use our brains to calculate the equations. We can just type it into a calculator and get an answer. It's much faster. So we use it's not artificial intelligence, but we use programming to get answers to math questions a lot faster. So did that help, or did that harm mankind, so to speak? So I heard it this way, right? Before, like basically, we had word processors, right, for people to speed up their writing, and then now we have AI to help us with the writing and to give us the ideas that we need so that we can talk about them more. We'll see. Future is definitely double-edged sword for our mind. They want us disconnected from our mind. That's true. It could be true. I think it can be used both ways, right? Now we can access the information that we need. It's just like when the internet was invented, we can access information a lot faster. Um, but not only does AI access information, it can actually create its own opinions, right? It actually has its own opinions, which could be positive or not. I think the thing is important is that we learn not to trust everything that AI tells us. Is even while it gives us opinions or give us information, we still need to talk about it as humans and decide for ourselves whether that is the truth or not. I think that is the important factor that needs to happen. Um, but yeah, so it's kind of like the next evolution. You think about it, like before there was, you know, before there was the typewriter, we had to use a pen. The typewriter made it faster, and then we invented word processors like um, like Google Docs or Word, Microsoft Word. So now you can type faster, you can print things out faster on the computer, and now we have AI that can write entire entire articles for us with just a few commands. So that makes all this a lot even faster. So do you think that helps mankind, or do you think that's going to set us backwards? I think it's a fourth industrial revolution. Hey, Apple user from Texas. Hey, Krista. Hey, are you kidding me right now? Right, meow. Okay. We have to use our creative agents in science. I think this is great and excited to try it. Okay. Well, I bring about this topic because I've been developing a sort of AI. If you heard about it, it's called Qi Energy AI, and it uses a software programming to send healing and send life force energy. I know it sounds crazy, but we actually made it, and you can try it out on usetheqi.com. There's a link called Qi Energy Demo. Go to that link. It's a web page where you can try out this Qi Energy AI. I think part of my kind of talent is to be able to make things easier. I mean, that's what technology basically does, right? It makes things faster, make things easier and effortless, right? Like a car. Why do we have cars? So we can get to places faster and easier without effort, right? Instead of walking or running or bicycling, which requires effort and time, we have cars, which don't require effort. And soon we just press a button and it's going to drive itself. So technology is always in favor of things that can make life easier, faster, or effortless. So that's why I created the Qi Coils and also created something called Qi Energy AI. Now, it's not as advanced as ChatGPT or something like that, but what it is a software program that uses a sort of intelligence to connect or basically create a communication channel between, let's say, a let's say a phone and energy and life and a source of energy. I've been trying to figure out how to explain this in a very simple way, but I'll explain it how I usually explain it, but maybe you can help me explain this better. So, so it's a website that um, uses quantum technology to uh, allow people to feel the energy coming out from their phone. And we have 20 different energies for health. Does that make any sense to you? So earlier today, I was just doing an affiliate masterclass on how to craft a message. So I'm still in the process of crafting the message for Qi Energy AI because it's so new and the technology is so advanced. It's really like nobody else is really doing this. And so I'm trying to figure out how to, you know, craft this message so people can get it and say, "Oh, aha, I understand how that works." You think it really makes total sense, Krista? What I just said? Do you think there's a way of saying it in a simpler way that everybody can understand? Like when I say quantum energy, does that make sense to everybody, or is it just like some woo-woo stuff? They're coming out with another Ant-Man movie, right? They all talk about quantum. Everything's quantum in that movie. So I guess people have heard of the word quantum. Has something to do with some kind of science or some, right? People has something to do with space time. Yeah. So it does. So our technology has something to do with space time. How do I explain it? Okay, let me try again. So it's a website where you can choose 20 different energies to send to yourself through your phone. And then these energies are all good for your health in some way or another. Is that a good one? Make it simpler? Yeah, so maybe I should ask AI how I should say it. I should ask AI how to explain how this thing works. So I'm going to ask AI, explain quantum entanglement. Okay, I logged out. I'm going to ask AI to explain because quantum entanglement is a huge part of how our technology works. Let me type this in. Explain quantum entanglement. So it says quantum entanglement is a phenomenon in quantum physics where two particles become connected in such a way that the state of one particle is dependent on the state of the other, regardless of distance between them. It means that when one particle is measured or changed in some way, the other particle will also be affected, even if they are separated from vast distances. The concept of quantum entanglement can be difficult to grasp because it seems to be going against our classical understanding of how objects of the physical world should behave. In classical physics, objects can only interact with one another if they are in close proximity. In the quantum world, particles can become entangled and influence one another instantaneously, even if they are on opposite sides of the universe. One way to visualize quantum entanglement is think of two dice that roll together and then separated. Even though they are separated, the outcome of one die roll will always be correlated with the outcome of the other die roll. If one die shows 6, for example, the other die must show a 1. In quantum entanglement, the particles involved can be more complex than dice and correlations more subtle, but basic principle is the same. Quantum entanglement is a fundamental feature of quantum mechanics and has been observed in experiments involving photons, electrons, and even large molecules. Quantum entanglement has many practical applications in areas such as quantum cryptography, quantum computing. It also has important implications on our understanding of the fundamental nature of reality and the relationship between matter and consciousness. That's a long explanation. Does that make any sense to you? It's too complicated, right? So explain in simple terms. So I asked AI to explain it in simple ways. Quantum entanglement is a strange phenomenon that occurs in the tiny world of atoms and particles. When two particles become entangled, they become connected in such a way that the state of one particle is dependent on the state of the other, regardless of the distance between them. Okay. So I think one way I can explain it, so maybe I should start with, okay, we have a website that uses quantum entanglement to send healthy energy through your phone. Okay, so that's the first part. And then people are going to ask, how does it work? What's quantum entanglement, right? Well, and then I explain, and I'll say, well, it's basically connecting two things together that could be very far apart or have no natural connection. I can say it's a special way of connecting two things together or combining two things together. Maybe that's how I explain it. It's a strange phenomenon, or it's a special way of combining two things into one, or connecting two things together. So how it works, what's quantum entanglement is a special way of connecting two things together and then causing them to be in instant communication with each other. How's that? And how the website works is it has these frequencies, and we connect those frequencies instantly to your phone through this quantum entanglement. Does that make sense? How's that? Krista says, kind of like when you interact with something, you're in quantum entangled. Yeah. Yes, kind of. My long distance love life, we meditate at the same time daily and know what he's doing thinking. Yeah, so that's one kind of quantum entanglement, more in the spiritual sense, but that could be possibly quantum entanglement. We have to keep at it for it to work, otherwise we lose it. Yes. So that's a form of telepathy, right? Combining science and frequencies. How many guys have tried it actually? Qi Energy AI. I want you guys to try it out. We had somebody in Alaska message me, and they said they turned it on. They went to the website, and they felt this energy, like crisp, like sharp energy, immediately go through their whole body and their whole brain. I want you to try it out and tell me how you feel. Now, there's some parts of the web page are down, which we're fixing today, but you can still go to this website. Okay, so if you go to usetheqi.com, I'll show you where to go. Okay, if you go to usetheqi.com, that's my site, right? And then you go to the somewhere in the middle, and you're gonna see this link that says Qi Energy Demo. Qi Energy Demo. So this is something that we've been working on. Um, in addition to our Qi Coils, if you know our Qi Coils, this is another technology that we've been working on, and you might want to try this out. So go to Qi Energy AI free demo, okay? And then click on that, and then it's going to take you to this page with a link, and then click on that link, and then you can do that on your computer or on another phone, or even on the phone you're watching this now. Just come back, and then leave that screen on. Crisscross, you tried something like it, you felt fuzzy in the body. Well, try this one. Try going to that website. And what we did is we used our AI technology to quantum entangle a frequency with that web page. So that frequency is going to come out of that web page. And what our website can do is actually send this frequency to your phone, to any phone. How do you think you can use this? I want to know. Okay, so let's say you can send this energy to any phone, anybody's phone, anywhere in the world, and let's say you can send it to even any address, any physical address in the world. How do you think you would use it? How would you use this technology? If you could, let's say, send healing energy somewhere, or you can send, um, detox energy. By the way, we have 18 different energies. Okay. But let's say that you can use it and you can send it to anywhere, any address, or any phone number, or through anybody's phone, as long as you have a phone number. What would you do with it? Just to give you guys some ideas. So the energies we have is something, we have 18. So one is mind energy, one's quantum recovery, quantum calm, quantum cleanse, quantum mood, quantum body energy, quantum meditation, quantum brain, quantum immune boost, quantum detox, quantum abundance, quantum entrepreneur, quantum motivation, quantum dream, quantum libido, quantum psychic, quantum weight loss. So we have those. So knowing that we have this, heal the people of the earth. Okay. But we can only, let's say you can only send it to one phone number and one address. Who would you send it to? Like, we all want to heal the world, but let's say that we can only choose one phone that we can send it to through, and we can only choose one address. Where would you send it? Or who would you send it to? By the way, if you can't see, my website is usetheqi.com in the background. Can you see that? Use the Qi. Usetheqi.com. Go there, go to the Qi Energy demo. It's a free demo. You can use it as much as you want. And that gives you a quick demo of how this new AI works. Do you purchase this energy? You can use this free demo for free. If you want to actually get the service, you can sign up for a subscription. But I think the page is down right now. We're fixing the page. People are having problems signing up. But it should be fixed by tomorrow if you want to sign up and try it out. You can try it out for 7 days for $7. It's $7 you can try it. Try it out for $7. You assign to yourself, okay? Other than yourself. To your grandma, Okay. Okay, so if you could send it to anybody other than yourself, who would you send it to? Let me keep playing our frequencies since this is the frequency healing experience. Send it to your sister. Okay. So you send it to someone who you think needs healing or a protection. What do you what would be the purpose of sending it to them? Healing and protection. Okay. Now let's say you're going to send it to an address anywhere in the world, but only one address. Where would you send it, and for what reason? Do some brands of phones work better than others? Um, I don't think so. Basically, what it does is it um, broadcasts that frequency through your phone, but there's no sound. Okay, don't get confused. People think there's a sound that comes out. This is different from all the other all the Qi coils and all the frequencies that we have. This is a different kind of technology. It uses it's a we call it the silent scalar energy, just so people know what it is. It's silent, and it uses quantum entanglement. So when you turn it on, it uses the phone's uh, energy field. You know how people are, um, mindful of their phone's energy field. They think it's because it's not good for you, right? So what happens is we actually use the phone's energy field and turn it into a positive energy field. It's like AIM. What's AIM? How do you know if it's working? Is it true bees release frequencies? I don't know. I heard that bees communicate with their queen through electromagnetic fields or through some very small, subtle energy. So yeah, I think bees communicate with these frequencies. How do you know if it's working? Well, you'll feel it. You'll feel it. So go to that site and go to that demo page and see if you can feel it. Who's on that page now and can feel it? The frequency of their wings, quite amazing. Yeah, that's probably yeah. You can see them buzzing their wings to um, to communicate. Isn't there an app? It's a website. We're working on the app, but you don't need the app. You just need a website. So go to my website. Go to the Chi Energy demo in the middle of the page. Go to the link and see if you can feel it. Mashu Michelle, interesting. I'm feeling a cyclic reaction. Can you explain what that means? What's a cyclic reaction? Does it matter if earbuds are used even though there's no audible sound? It doesn't matter. It's not audible. There's no sound. It doesn't use the sound from your phone. Okay? It doesn't use any kind of well, actually, it does use the internet signal. It helps if it has the internet signal. But we're not actually using the internet signal. We're using the phone itself and the energy field coming from your phone. Master Michelle says, like when I have toxins accumulating and then they clear, it's happening much faster than it would be normally. Bees don't fly. They beat their wings at a frequency that allows them to levitate. That's interesting. Yeah, they say that some of the beetles and the bugs, they actually not using air to get the lift. They're actually vibrating their wings at a frequency that allows them to levitate, because a lot of the bees and the beetles are so heavy that their wings are too small for them to use airflow to get them to lift off the ground. It has to be some kind of other like anti-gravity mechanic that's happening there. So AIM puts people's pictures, physical addresses in a machine and blasts them with a healing frequency. Yeah, it could be, it's something like that, but we don't need a machine. We have it done through our website, and it's instant. You don't have to wait. Now, if you tried AIM, I want you to try this one. Go to the web page and see if it's different or better, stronger or weaker compared to what you've tried before. You just bought the book Life of Qi. Thank you very much. The honeycomb shape is created by the frequency of their wings and creates the antiviral effects of honey. That's cool. I never knew that. I don't know that much about bees, but thanks for the input. Yeah, it's quite amazing. The life of bees. So who's on the website right now, or who has it opened up in the background? By the way, this is the luck boost frequency. A lot of people like this. Okay, another announcement I need to make is we're going to be starting a scientific study. So if you want to participate in a scientific study using Qi coils, specifically for PTSD or any kind of mental health issue, if you know anybody that needs help with a mental issue, or you know, uh, but primarily PTSD, that's what we're going to focus on, or they have an issue with some kind of pain, chronic pain, joint pain, some kind of injury that they had, knee, shoulder, spine, neck, those things. We're going to be doing a scientific study. So if you know anybody and they're selected for the study, what they're going to get is they're going to get to use, so they get to borrow a set of Qi coils that we have. Okay, they don't get it for free, but they get to borrow a set of Qi coils and the frequencies, and they have to basically use an app to measure their vitals every day, and then do it over, let's say, 1 to 2 weeks. So if you're interested in that, either contact me about it on Instagram, but we're going to be sending an email out with the application form for people to apply. But since you're here, just get the word out that we're looking for people to do that. Now, if you don't have PTSD and you don't have anything like any other like injuries or anything, but you want to work on something else, you can still apply for the thing. But we're going to prioritize people who have PTSD or some other pain issue. So we're only looking for a few people, and what you get is you get to borrow the Qi coils. We're going to send it to you, and you get to use it for probably a month or so. So you have friends that want to try Qi coils for free, right? That have any of these conditions, then they might be interested in participating in that. Krista, you go straight to your Qi coils as soon as you get home from work. That's nice. Yeah, so this will be some for people who have Qi coils or people who don't have Qi coils. But we actually prefer people who don't have Qi coils, because then we can start from the baseline, right? One more thing we're doing is we're going to start shooting a pilot for a show. and where we go and help people who are sick, either a mental health issue or physical health issue. And I'm gonna bring the Qi Coils there, give them a therapy, and then we're gonna document the results and improvements, either right there, after the therapy, or we're going to be, coming back after a few days of them using the Qi Coils. Yeah, so if somebody has no money, they don't have any money to buy Qi Coils, this would be good for them because then they get to use it. And then we can get the data and we can get the data for a scientific study. Does it work on Parkinson's? That movie Stats the Doctor would be good to use. Parkinson's, possibly, but that's not our focus. We do have Parkinson's frequencies, and actually people do use it for that, but that's not a focus. You can apply for it once we send out the application. But primarily it will be for PTSD and pain. Joint pain, ligament pain, people who injured themselves from sports or because of old age or because of an accident. The guy who made the money has mental health issues. Which guy are you talking about? So who's on the website? QieNergyDemo.com. Who went to that page and looked at the graphic? Can you tell me how you guys feel about it? Or what you guys are feeling? Need some feedback. Right. So that's happening. We're doing that scientific study, and we're going to also do that reality show, uh, or even pets. I might do some pets, but it basically problems. So there's two different things. So we have a scientific study that's about PTSD and pain, and then we also have a show. And for the show, it's going to be for everything, anything, any problems that people have. So it could be like mental health issue. It could be like problems with your kids. It could be problems with your pets. It could be problems with your marriage, right? It could be problems with parents. It could be problems with business, financial problems. Uh, so the idea is I'm going to go to these people's homes or where they live or where they work, and then I'm going to bring in the Qi coils, use the frequencies, and then talk to them, ask them what's going on, try to help them to improve their situation using our technology, using frequencies. So we're going to send out, but we're going to primarily focus on people that live in Vancouver, BC, because I don't want to be traveling too far to do this. So anybody, or you are actually in or near Vancouver, BC, are you willing to travel here to be in the show? Um, then you're welcome to apply for that as well. So that's exciting. Okay. So website again. The website is QiEnergyDemo.com. So QIEnergyDemo.com. Oh, I'm hungry. I've been talking since 4:30 today. I just did master class, and now it's 7 o'clock. So I've been talking for 2.5 hours. Hey, Master Michelle, been using Rife app the last week to get rid myself long-standing infection in my jawbone. No pain now. Swelling is almost gone. It's blowing my mind. Awesome. Are you using Qi Coils too, or just the Rife app, Michelle? Wolfgang says, I think I feel it in my solar plexus area. Cool. So you're on the webpage, right? Can you describe the feeling on your solar plexus? It seems to be helping me with detox. Okay. It's on the demo page. Yeah, Wolfgang. So you feel it in your solar plexus. So what's the feeling you have? Can you describe the quality of that feeling? So Michelle, did you use the Qi Coils or did you just use the Rife app with the sounds? Just the app. Wow. Awesome. Yeah. So if you're just getting that from the app, just imagine what you're gonna get when you start using the Qi Coils with it. It's like at least 10 times more powerful than just the sound. All right, so I'm gonna go because I'm really hungry. So you have any questions about what I talk about today? Then you want to apply. You have friends that you want to introduce or to this. Then tell them to contact me. Wolfgang says, I just feel a sort of concentration of the energy in my lower chest. Okay, there you go. Krista says, I'm on the demo. It feels great. Can you describe that feeling specifically, where you feel it, how it feels? Is it just frequency or binaural beats too? It's not binaural beats. It's something a lot more complex than that. Yeah, binaural beats is okay, but you don't get the 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 huge impact that you get from our frequencies with binaural beats. Hey Wolfgang, thank you, David. I will try to attend these live streams more. They're great. Okay, yeah, come back. Thanks for the likes. That's great. I'm glad to hear you were able to reduce your infection on your jawbone just using our app. Can we talk about the aura system? Sure. What do you want to know? Krista says it's a full body warmth, tingling, definitely feeling it in my heart chakra. Very peaceful. Cool. Right. So another person says it's in the chest area, right? You can feel it in your chest. By the way, I just got here. We're trying out this new technology that we've released. It's called qienergy.ai. It's able to send a frequency through our webpage or through a phone. And it's not a sound frequency, it's completely silent. But all you have to do is just go to the webpage and you can feel it. It's more powerful than the coils. Yes, some people say that. It can be more powerful. It's a different kind of vibration. You're welcome, Armardus. Somebody asked about the aura coils. So the aura coils are these large works of art that have sapphire gems and also gold plated posts, 14 of them. And once connected to our frequencies, they can cover up to 3,000 square foot for one. If you have a whole, like a lot of them, you can sell them in twos and fours. You can cover 6,000 square foot. So they create a healing environment in your home or in your space. And they are beautiful works of art for display as well. So they're like artwork that has a purpose, functional artwork. How much do you make for being affiliate? I don't know. There's no guarantee to make any money being an affiliate. But some affiliates make a lot. Some people affiliates make zero. So I don't know how much money you can make as an affiliate. Just depends on how much work you put in, how much time you put into it, and how how much you learn from our courses and tutorials that are inside the members area, the affiliate area. It's all free, by the way. Um, oh, okay. So the commission is between 10 to 30%. So it depends on your lifetime revenue. So once you hit a certain total revenue, you get bumped up to a higher percentage. Yeah, so it's actually pretty generous. All right, so thanks for coming on, and I'll see you guys Thursday, 6 p.m. All right, use the chi and prosper.